Creative TV.
The football to set up their play action pass game.
Clemens and Holstig, very, very experienced. On the slant, Travis Hunter makes a jump and intercepts it. The two-way star, who was so embarrassed by his defensive performance against Stanford when he played 160 snaps and got worked over in the double OT loss.
Okay, so that's good. So I wasn't going to say too much about this, but I'm just going to go ahead and just throw it out there. So we're talking about these two people, Travis Hunter, Leanna, Lenee. Okay, everybody knows Travis Hunter is like 21, Leanna Lenee is like 23. So they're both pretty young. They got a lot of things going on, but Travis Hunter, 21, has a lot going on. I mean, this guy, academic, as far as athletic wise, he's like, he plays two different positions. He can play defensive and offensive. He's a Heisman Trophy Prize winner. He also signed like a, what 3.2 million contract partnership with Adidas. So this guy has a lot of going on, you know, and he's 21. So when he really gets out there, he's really going to be just like, you know, wow. These women are going to be like really throwing themselves at him, you know, and it's just, you know, hey, that's the way it rolls. It's going to be kind of difficult to make a lot of decisions, you know, what to do. But now, looking at Lenee, I'm sorry. Did I say her name right? Leanna Lenee. I apologize. Content creator. But she's beautiful, man. She's like a bombshell. So the thing that got me, they did an interview where she basically says, you know, you're not my type. But then later on down the line, it realizes what his worth is. But bear in mind, they had like a 5-year relationship. So I don't know, you know, if she knew what the news was about that. But anyway, what I think, when a person tells you you're not that type, it's basically just saying, look, you don't fit my characteristics, what I look in you, and we're totally opposite. Even though opposites attract and people are opinionated. But if a person tells you you're not that type, the average person would just, okay, accept that, take the loss and move on. But then she keeps this guy around, you know, and you get a lot of lashbacks from people basically telling him what to do and how to lead this girl and everything. But see, what nobody's looking at what I'm thinking, and this is my opinion. So well, nobody's looking at the fact that, okay, maybe there's some sort of a mutual agreement where, okay, if he is 21 and she's 23 and she's going out to these parties and she's partying and he's picking her up and waiting for her till she leaves, it could be consensual. They could have like an open relationship. But at the same time, if she's taking care of this man physically, sexually, emotionally, you know, and if this is what this man's likes, then I think people, it's okay to express your opinion, but at the same time, keep it to yourself, because he's a grown man. She's a grown woman. There's nothing you could do or nothing you could say that would prohibit these two from not being together if they want to be together. That's just something that I think that he's going to have to find out on his own. And it's a lifelong learning experience. I think it's okay. It's good. So I'm sure he's pretty smart. He seems pretty smart, you know, for his age. And he has a lot going on. So he seems bright. I don't know him personally, but just from some things, you know, he plays for the Colorado Buffaloes. This guy has a great responsibility, you know, so people rely on him. So I'm sure when it comes to making decisions on relationships, I'm sure he knows exactly what he's doing. But it's kind of funny how people, and I get people trying to save, but let's just face it. People are going to do what they want to do regardless of what you say. Sometimes experience is the best teacher for some people, you know. So he's going to just have to learn that on his own. Let it be. I say let it be. You know, it's okay to be opinionated, but keep your opinions to yourself. Because at the end of the day, that person or the person is with is going to have the final say. Nothing you could do. People asked Charleston White. I don't know if I can say his name or not, but I really admire Charleston White on a lot of things he says. Like, he's very wise. He speaks wisdom in his own way. It's kind of can be provocative sometimes. You know, some people use curse words to express how they really feel. You know, if you can't find the right words to say. But I respect that, because I know some people who can cuss like a sailor too, but still get their point across. So it's, you know, that's just how it is. But Charleston White, iconic guy, you know, wise in his sayings. Some people feel that they don't like him, but for the most part, I like him, you know. I kind of like his viewpoints on life and goals, how to be goal-oriented, you know. His perspective on women can be kind of, you know, but hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. If not, then don't, you know. So anyway, this guy, Travis Hunter, like I said, he has a lot going on, but at the same time, people are going to have to just learn to respect his opinion about things. If this man chooses to be with this woman, it is what it is, you know. People try and see, you know, something that he don't see. Well, maybe that's just something that he's going to have to see on his own. But I'm sure that he's pretty capable of making his own decisions. He seems very bright and intelligent. You know, I don't see that he wouldn't. I mean, who knows? If the relationship gets serious, it has been 5 years, he might make her sign a prenup. And that could be just it. Because once the realization hit that he is the man, he making this kind of money, and he's going to throw these things at him, and she's just a content creator, but I'm not knocking. You know, you also got to look at the fact that maybe she has a motive too. You know, she's getting all this clout. She's in these videos, you know, and this could be something that they have agreed upon. It could be something that's agreed upon, and he's okay with it. As long as, like Charleston White said, if he comes home at night, she comes home, and she takes care of him. What can you say? As long as he's satisfied, she's satisfied. They have that mutual agreement. It's there. Nothing you can say about that. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and let's take a listen to hear what Charleston White has to say.
I've been getting a lot of people been hitting me up, asking me what I think about Travis Hunter and his girlfriend. And I'm just going to say this. Man, leave that on by this bitch. Then can't nobody come tell me nothing about my bitch. Can't nobody speak on me and my hoe. That's that little hoe. Whatever she was doing, he a perfect kind of gentleman. He know what kind of bitch he got to drive her to the party and stay in the car and let her party. She letting her get her roll out. Like that little pretty doing what she doing on that athlete dick. Nigga, y'all believe that on by this bitch, and he a smart young man. Man, get a prenup. Man, you can't tell me what to do with who and with and what I love. Man, stay out your people business. And anytime dick and pussy is involved, you shouldn't have nothing to say. They each other. You ain't now one of them. So mind y'all business. Leave that alone. All you speaking on it really is some marks. Some mark ass, some lame ass, and some nosy, messy asshole getting in somebody else's business. Everybody done somebody who done cheated on them. Stay out them little folk business, man. Mind y'all business. And to all you punk that's releasing the video or the whole cause you sneaking.
All right, so there we have it. Until then, guys, look, at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, and people are just going to have to learn to respect people's decisions. Point blank simple. Period. Kreative TV.